Hello everyone, my name is Clantis and welcome to the clan. So without further ado, let's get into this video. But before we get into the video, please do me a favor by smashing the like button for me, because guys, it is helping the channel to grow. We are this teensy weensy little bitty to getting to 14,400 new clan members, and I want to welcome you all of you that are choosing to subscribe. And if you are not subscribed yet, why don't you want to become an honorable member? And if you just subscribed, welcome. You are now officially the member of the clan. Honorable member of the clan. I must emphasize on that one. So guys, about 2 or 3 days ago, I posted a poll where I asked you guys if you can vote on regarding what do we do in the next 2 weeks with the dead space that has been created since the wrap up of the trial within a trial in the Senzo Meyiwa murder trial. So I did give you guys, I think, 3 options. The first option is brings Fusi Quazi trial to the clan, to this very channel. The second one, open channel membership for great conversations. That one, I have to open it because I have some guests that want to have a confined space that is more private than a sit-down video or a live. So definitely this one, I'm opening it tomorrow. And the last option is read newspaper articles on current court trials. Even current affairs as well, things that are affecting South Africans on a daily basis. I've seen people making some suggestions saying, hey, do both. Do the Fusi Quazi and also read newspaper articles and have discussions on those editorials about whatever it is that is going on in our country. Right now, we are headed towards elections, so I do not want to turn this channel into a political channel at all. No ways. All that I want to talk about, if I do pick current affairs articles, there are going to be things that affect you and I on a daily basis. If political parties are listening to that, that is their business, not ours, because we are not a political channel at all. We are dealing with court cases, and right now the hot case that we are dealing with is the Senzo Meyiwa murder trial. Now we're going to bring the Fusi Quazi in the next 2 weeks. Now I'm going to give you guys a background about Fusi Quazi in the next video, because I feel in order for us to understand this trial, what is really going on, because I've seen some people say, who is Fusi Quazi? So now I'm going to take you in the small little background that I know of Fusi Quazi. I try to find his upbringing. What sort of a child was he when he was born? His zodiac sign. You guys already know I like those things. If you watch my true crime YouTube channel, The Iron Bars, you would actually, whenever I'm doing a story, I will tell you the full background of the perpetrator, where they come from, how they were brought up, etc. What school did they went to, whether they are smart up here. In most cases, the cases that I've done, the perpetrators are very intelligent people, which is kind of like, why would you do something like that when you could use, I think of Thabo Bester, for example. Thabo Bester, I think, is a genius. I want to know what his IQ. I predict his IQ is somewhere between 140 and 163. So I'm leaning mostly towards the 150, late 50s into early 60s. Because that guy is very intelligent. Otherwise, he would not have been able to pull the things that he's pulled with a low IQ. And an average IQ is somewhere around 83 going up. So if your IQ is below 80, in fact 83, you are not that of a smart person. But because the clan, we have 2 IQs that we rub together, I strongly believe that our IQ is somewhere between 145, 150 going above, because the comments tell me a lot about an individual, and I'm very, very interested in a person's intelligence. I don't know, same goes when I go into a friendship or I go into a relationship. The first thing that I do is evaluate how smart the person is without even telling you that I'm actually evaluating you on that. If I'm going to have a conversation with someone, it will determine what comes out of their mouth if I'm going to continue on that level with them or I just walk away. That is why I don't like 30%ers. I have no tolerance for them whatsoever. But anyways, I digress. The whole thing that I'm trying to talk about is Fusi Quazi. I'm trying to get into his background, but I think we are only going to get around his background once the social worker's report has been compiled and submitted to the court. This is when we will know who he is, where he was born. I keep hearing only about his father. I don't know if he still has a mother, and if he does have a mother, where she is. And another thing that I also picked up about his relationship with his father is that it is quite scop and donor, for YouTube's sake. And I don't know, maybe there are some built-up anger, but I feel like Fusi Quazi, this is just my opinion from what I have observed, the young man is mentally disturbed. And you know, in our country, unfortunately, when you are not going to be brought a person like that, like you are not going to be taken to a psychiatrist or a psychologist, so that mitigation, and let's say he's found guilty, the mitigation of sentence, the report from a psychiatrist or a psychologist will actually determine whether he deserves a hardcore prison term or he deserves to go to a mental institution where probably he's going to spend the rest of his life at. From what I can pick up, he is a psychopath. And as a psychopath, you are not allowed to live with people in society. You need to be locked away. But now let's fit the punishment with his mentality as well. What kind of a mind does he have, and what brought about his mind the way it is today? So I felt like before the trial even started, he should have been mentally evaluated. They should have checked if he is mentally fit to stand trial, things of that nature. But then again, you guys already know, we say on this channel every single day that the poor will never be treated equally as those that are rich when it comes to crimes, or when they are accused of a crime. So if it was a rich person or a child of a rich person, right now the trial wouldn't have even started. But this trial is almost towards the end, because Quazi is on the stand, from what I understand, and he's testifying on his behalf. His father testified against him about 2 weeks ago. All of this is moving so fast to get a conviction. But now, what if you are convicting a mentally ill person? How is that justice? That could actually be seen as miscarriage of justice from where I am standing. And no, I am not saying that what he did, he does not deserve punishment. Of course he deserves punishment. That is why I say his prison term should not be with the prison that you and I understand is. I'm talking about a special prison, like a mentally ill people's prison, like, you know, where they keep people that are psychopaths, sociopaths, and things of that nature. I picked up psychopathic tendencies from Fusi Quazi. Even the way he talks, you can tell that there's something that really is not right mentally there. I'm not saying that he's crazy, but there's something that the social worker needs to find out and recommend him to a psychiatrist, psychologist, or whatever the case, or both for that matter, so that justice is carried accordingly, from what I am, from where I'm sitting. So let's go back to the whole purpose of this video. The purpose of this video, you guys did vote, and you voted 70% for bring Fusi Quazi trial to the clan. 70%. The open channel membership for Great Conversations is scored itself 13%. And the last one is read newspaper articles on current court trials, now also affairs, 17%. 337 votes were counted. So thank you so much to everybody that participated and voted. I highly appreciate you guys so much. Every time when I put something before you, you guys, you come and you support, and I appreciate that. You have no idea. So let's see where the next 2 weeks take us with everything that I have discussed here. But like I said, my next video is just going to be a small little background on Fusi Quazi, who he is and what he's accused of, where it all started, and what are the possible outcome of this trial. Of course, he's going to be found guilty, for sure, and rightfully so, because the crimes that he has committed are quite heinous. He is alleged to be a serial killer. killing 6 women. But anyways, we'll discuss that. I don't want to get over ahead of myself. The other hot news right now, Thabo Bester is back on the news, and there are some build-up that are going on in the media. Some of the things that I hear quite shocking about Mangaung. Apparently, I pronounced Mangaung very incorrectly. I apologize to the Sotho-speaking people, but you know, I'm reading it as it's written, Mangaung. So Mangaung Correctional Center is embroiled in scandal. I would not even say it's a scandal. I would say it's corruption, crime. That prison is a crime scene. That's all that I'm going to say. And I hope that the proper authorities, because I'm even hearing that the investigator into the whole Thabo Bester saga, this man has not really been doing, you know, it's all the stuff that we've been suspecting that have emanated from the Senzo Mayowa murder trial, that the police are inept. This flyman guy, apparently the correctional service, the correctional center gave him names of people that they are vilifying as people that are perpetrators. And the real perpetrators are being protected by the management of that correctional service center. Of course, they're not just protecting the real perpetrators, because if they're going to expose the real perpetrators, they are going to expose the big fish. Remember the big fish that we keep asking about? Definitely, they are amongst those people, and they're trying their level best to cover them up by providing names of people that are innocent. People like Nastasia Jansen, who has absolutely no idea what was going on. All she does is go to her control center, letting personnel that's supposed to be in the prison by opening the gates and closing the gates, and she doesn't deal with prisoners. But why is her name amongst the people that are now being vilified by the real criminals inside of that prison? It's quite interesting. So tomorrow is the 21st. Am I correct? Am I right? Tomorrow is the 21st. The Thabo Bester trial begins tomorrow, I believe, the 21st of February. But I believe it's going to be postponed for a number of reasons, which I think, I'm not going to say them here on this video, but definitely we are going to hear a postponement of the trial. So definitely all eyes will be at the Bloemfontein High Court tomorrow, the 21st of February 2024, in the Thabo Bester / Makutumana / all the other ones that they are accused with. And I am waiting with bated eyes on that one. Definitely, as I've said, the Thabo Bester matter is going to be discussed on my true crime YouTube channel, The Iron Bars Not Here. Here we're going to be doing Sfiso Mkwanas. Anyways, guys, I thought let me bring this to your attention, and let's see where everything goes from here going forward. I appreciate you guys so very much for voting. Thank you. Thank you for the suggestions as well. Channel memberships, those that can afford, it's not going to be that expensive. I think I'm going to put it around 50 Rand a month. If you are interested or you can afford, or when I have a guest that you may be interested in hearing, you can pay the 50 Rand, but at the end of the month, you can unsubscribe. You know, that is if you cannot afford a monthly subscription, consistent or recurring monthly subscriptions. Those of you that can, thank you in advance. I highly appreciate you guys. Always much love from me to you, and also from my mouth to God's ear, my prayer for each and every member of the clan here. I appreciate you guys. So if you like the video, give it a like. If you didn't like the video, give it a like. Anyways, do subscribe to my YouTube channel, and don't forget to click the bell notification so that you get notified every time I upload a new video. Thank you so much to everybody that's super thanking the channel. I see you. Thank you. I appreciate you guys so much for supporting the channel financially. Also, leave me a comment down below and let me know if you have other suggestions that you would like me to embark upon. I am an open sesame on that one. What? No, I'm open to deal with that if you want me to. Also, guys, share this video far and wide. Thank you so much for watching. See you next time with a new video. Goodbye.